Alright everyone, and welcome back to the Fire Red Let's Play. And in this episode we've got quite a few things that we need to get done. So, yeah, without further ado, we're going to start getting them done. But I would like to give a quick thank you to everyone for all the continued support on the series. I don't think we have a single episode so far without a like, I want to say. So, it's been really cool. Now, there is a couple things that I want to do, first and foremost, that are going to be a bit of use throughout the rest of this series. And, I think, potentially, you know what they are, but we'll see. So, as you know, we got a couple Pokemon that evolve with stones. And obviously, we need a leaf stone to evolve Gloom, so at some point we shall be using that for Dandy, I should say. And then I'm just going to pick up Firestone for no good reason. You know, it's useful to have all these different stones. We've already used a Thunderstone. We might need a Firestone, who knows. Most of the fire types in this game that we can get, actually, would need a Firestone to evolve anyway. So, if we're going to get a fire type, which one is that going to be? Well, I think I can answer that, because I left you guys on a cliffhanger last episode, and that was, we put a certain Pokemon away in the box. Now, having said that, it was maybe a bit cruel to do, but at least I didn't do it over a weekend, and then you had to wait a full weekend to find out which Pokemon I was going to use. But I think, at this point, for those who know, it's a bit obvious. We're going to be adding an Eevee to our team, and I'm going to name him Flare. Now, immediately, I'm just going to use the Firestone. Actually, level 25 already, so Firestone's going to be pretty useful, because we do want Eevee to be able to use fire moves, which it probably won't be able to use. On the layout, I'll probably just put it straight to Flareon and not to Eevee. I'll just wait until we get to the Flareon portion. Just makes life a little bit simpler. But yeah, so we've now added Flare to the team. And, move-wise, nothing too good. And I don't think we have any fire moves that we can teach. Should have a quick look. But yeah, I don't think so. And I don't think there, well, I think there is one at the department store, but I might go and get that later. So we'll see about that. But we've added ourselves a new team member to the team. It's just a shame that in this episode, it's probably not going to be of much use. So, that's a bit of a shame. But I'm going to keep Flareon in the team for now because I want to be able to level him up to probably like level 30 or something off camera. Just so it catches up with the levels. Now, not in the last episode, but a couple episodes ago, we got a item called the Silscope. And we need that in Lavender Town. Now, I don't know why I'm going in, because we have fully healed Pokemon. And also, I'm gonna need Tortle. Oh no, I'm not gonna need Tortle, I'm gonna need Shocky. Initially. And we're gonna need some Repels. But we're going to head into the Pokemon Tower in order to go on with our adventure. So we could have done this last time, in the last episode, but we didn't. Or not last, we could have done this a couple episodes ago, but we didn't do it, because we needed the oscilloscope, and now we can fully complete this. But we've got our rival. Hey Joey, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. Jeez, that was dark, dude. Like, you didn't have to be that dark. But Rival Green's got Pidgeotto. We're gonna send out Shocky. I think a Thunderbolt's gonna be all we need to take out that Pidgeotto. But yeah, this game has its little, like, dark undertones every once in a while, that being one of the main ones people remember. But there are a couple little dark moments in various different Pokemon games, and depending on when they appear, I can try and point them out, but obviously sometimes it's kind of nice for people to almost experience them for themselves without experiencing them through YouTube videos. But with a lot of the older games, I mean, this game's been out for 20 years, and the original's been out for over 25. Let's be honest, you've probably seen a theory about it. If I'm the first one who's showing all this to you, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, Tortle can come out now, and we've got ourselves a little water move that we can use on this Growlithe. That will be a special move anyway, so doesn't really matter. Bada bing, bada boom. Growlithe didn't faint because we have a 40 power move. Haha, that rhymed, sort of, I think. Yeah, Growlithe's down. Very easy. Could have been easier, but I digress. Now, Ivysaur's not actually going to be a problem, because we've got Psy, who probably would do more damage than Chirp could. But I have a soft spot for the Pidgey line, so I've no beef, no qualm with Chirp or anything like that. Love the Pokemon, but we do have an alternative, so that works. And then again, we have a good Pokemon here in Tortle. Well, not a good Pokemon. It's the worst of the starters, let's be honest. But I thought I'd give myself a challenge. And then I see all these memes, and it's like, oh, the kid getting kicked out because he picked Squirrel instead of Bulbasaur and Charmander. It's like, I get it, but like, you gotta show all the starters some love, except for Chikorita. That's... How's your Pokedex coming along? I just got a Cubone. I couldn't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later. Alright, dude. That's crazy. I'll smell you later. Still smells in here. Anyway, Tortle is gonna go front, because all of these dudes just have ghost types, and literally all of them just will get one shot from Bite. And I'm just gonna take them all on. That was easy, and I want to try and battle as many as possible, and also there's items that I can get, so beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot of items in the Pokemon Tower that I want to get, and so we are going to be doing that as much as possible. Nice little escape rope, and another battle. Alright, well that was pretty simple. There are a lot of battles in here. I'm just gonna cut them out in post to make life easier. But yeah, Pokemon Tower I think is one of the more fun locations. I like Pokemon Tower. Well, I say fun location. You get a lot of good items here, and it is an interesting part of the story. It's just a shame they made more interesting games later on. But another battle. Alright. Yeah, I mean, as they progressed with Pokemon, they did start to make more interesting stories overall, which I think makes a lot of sense. Nothing up here. Nope. cool. All good. Yeah, I mean, you look at some of the games, and it's like, yeah, that was just the most interesting thing in the world. I mean, obviously, black and white really come into mind for that one. Ooh. Well, that took a bit of a hit there. So, I know we're right by the heal thing, but I am gonna still heal up. For those who don't know, that little glowing thing in the bottom there is like a healing pad. Oh, I didn't realize that this person was not a... Oh, okay. That wasn't a battle. I didn't need to heal. Well, we learned Protect, which is pretty cool. And we found a nugget. Sometimes when we stop battling, I just forget to talk. I'm like, huh? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm recording a video. Oh, and there's more people. We've already gained like 3 levels, and we're about to gain another one. Okay, well not with that battle, but probably with this one. Yep, I was right. Anyway, we're pretty much at the end, so pick up the accuracy. And are we like fully at the end? No. Well, there's a rare candy, but we are at the end. Be gone, intruders. Okay. A ghost appeared, and we identify the ghost's identity. It's a Marowak. Wow, that foreshadowing from our rival earlier was pretty impeccable, wasn't it? But now our level 32 turtle should pretty much obliterate the Marowak. It really shouldn't be much of a competition. I also know exactly who's coming up next in terms of upstairs, but, you know, a little fun surprise for us. The ghost of the restless spirit was of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Isn't that lovely? So we'll put Brock up front, because I know exactly what's coming up. Oh. And it's Team Rocket, of course. What do you want here? So I will get through these guys pretty quickly, actually, I think. But yeah, I'll just cut through all of them, I think. You're not getting away with this. Well, we did get away with it, and we defeated all of the Pokemon. So yeah, pretty snazzy. Hey, you came to save me. Thank you. But I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon house. Yes, follow me to my home, Pokemon house, at the bottom of this tower. There we go. And there we are. Let's talk to him again. Joey, your Pokedex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. Then we got the Poke Flute from Mr. Fuji. Pretty cool. Upon hearing the Pokemon Flute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. Well, I think I know of a sleeping obstacle Pokemon that we could potentially use that against. And we saw it in the last episode. Now, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. I'm going to just quickly mention a little bit of the plan that I've decided I want to do. As I come down here, because I just want to clear Route 12, because there's not much here, if I remember correctly. So, just kind of worth getting to the point. Oh, there's like a thing up here, isn't there? There is a reason, isn't there? Right? Oh, we got a TM27. Oh, it's called Return. Okay. I mean, Return's a good move, but it's not what we want. But yeah, okay, so there are a few battles. So I'll just kind of explain the plan as we go through this battle, and get through Route 12 real quick. But the basic idea is I'm gonna go on the cycling road, do a little speed up montage, and we're going to then go and do the gym in the next episode. And then after that, after we do the gym, we're gonna do the Safari Zone, where I also might be catching another Pokemon. You never know, really. And then those two things, those 2 episodes, once we do that, I think then I might either do one video where at the end, like one video where I just show me clearing like those 3 routes of just trainers that's gonna take like a full hour to get through, and do like one short episode or something like that. But or I might do that if the Safari Zone episode's really short, or I might do it as a live stream. I'm not 100% sure, but I would be able to do that probably like over the weekend, since I don't really do the videos over the weekend. So yeah, that would be kind of the idea for that. But you know, it is a bit. We could do this, we could do that. I'm not gonna fully leave it up to chance, because if there's like a certain opinion of people saying if you got a short video, just pop it in. You know, we may not watch it, we may watch it. But it'd be, I like to show that stuff just because then that way you guys know that I'm not necessarily cheating. With an emulator, you're always cheating a little bit, but I mean, we got Pokemon that on our team that I think, based on what the context of these videos are, you can probably assume that they're gonna evolve at some point. And obviously you wouldn't get that without actually being able to evolve them by trade with another person. You can't do that in an emulator normally, so, you know, there's definitely a few things that are a bit cheaty. And I can speed up and things like that, so, you know, that's the problem with the emulator. It's not entirely truthful in terms of, you know, playing the games. But what I will say is, you know, if we want to go through, if you don't mind me just doing that entire thing off camera and just saying I did it, and you want to believe me, that's fine. But also, I like to be held accountable on some of these things, because I think it's kind of important that people know that I'm not just, I'm using an emulator and therefore I'm going to use cheats the entire time, and, you know, that type of thing. So, you know, we get through it, we go about our day. I was going to try and get to the Snorlax, but I think I'm just going to cut this battle out. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, cool. So we got to one of the Snorlaxes, and actually no, I'm not gonna use Poke Flute just yet. I'm gonna get Brock out. I'm not gonna catch Snorlax. I see the appeal of catching a Snorlax. I do not have the desire to put a Snorlax onto my team at any point, and I get it, but for me right now, I might not do it. That said, who knows? I mean, if we get it low enough, and just to have in the box, really. Does it use rest? It uses headbutt. Let's see if we can catch it, and then go from there. We don't have many Pokeballs because I wasn't thinking about it, but let's see. Yeah. I will. Okay, I'm just gonna speed up this because this battle's gonna take too long. Nope, we're not gonna get it. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna destroy it. And that's that. Which is usually what I do when off camera. Anyway, so Alex calmed down, gave a huge yawn, and returned to the mountains. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So this way is just to what is not Celadon, Viridian, is it? I'm so bad with the city names in this generation, but obviously we did all this in a little speed up montage, so we don't need to do that again. Vermilion, not Viridian. I'm so bad with all these names. They all blend together for Gen 1. But yeah. So we'll pick this up in Cycling Road, most likely, for the next episode. And yeah, so and do the gym. So I will see you all next time. Take care.